I came across this video on my TikTok this past week.
I saw a tweet from Tyler Stallman where he had ChatGPT create for him a preset in Lightroom.
I thought that's like insane and also a game changer. Does this actually work? I just didn't know it could do that. I had ChatGPT create 4 presets that I used to edit 5 of my subscribers' photos with. 2 videos ago, I kickstarted my Fix It and Post series, and at the end of the video, I said this. Down below in the link in the description, there's going to be a folder you all will have access to. Some of these videos in the series I want to do like editing your photos. I already edited these photos, and I'll compare the edits that the AI did with these presets to my edits, and I'll break down my edits fully to kind of explain why I did what I did to these photos. I didn't want my edits to be persuaded by the AIs, because what if it kind of swayed my direction in which I wanted to head down with my photos, because it just looked really good. Now let's start with how I did this. I asked it, create a photo preset for Lightroom for this specific photo, and the word specific is the most important part. The first couple of times I asked the questions, it gave me very kind of general descriptions on what I should do or what I can do. It was still pretty like descriptive in the certain sections, but it was still pretty general, and I didn't want that. I want the specific numerical value for everything. And the thing with this AI is it has all the answers for you. We have to figure out the right questions to ask it. After a couple iterations of questions to ask the AI, we finally got on the same page, and it finally gave me the list of things I was looking for to build these presets. So together we created 4 presets: underwater, breathtaking views, vibrant film, and creamy moody. You understand why they're titled this way when you see the photos, because that's what I mean. You have to be very, very specific in order to get this type of result in ChatGPT. Also, side note, these presets are in the top of the description below that you can download for free. I got them for free. You can have them for free for you to use and try out in Lightroom for your photos. So yeah, enjoy. So yeah, now we have our presets. So let's start out with photo number 1 that my subscribers sent in to me. And it's this beautiful portrait of this couple underwater. I asked ChatGPT to develop this preset specifically for an underwater portrait. This is what the AI came up with. Yo, wait. Okay. It kept the blues very vibrant. It kept kind of the exposure very bright. I kind of went in a more darker style a little bit, in a muted kind of bluish tones. I kind of wanted to fade that blue a little bit. I kind of wanted to darken it up a lot more and highlight the couple itself. Also, kind of forgetting they're even underwater, right? With the AI's photo, it's very clear. It's clear that they're underwater. It enhanced the blues. It enhanced kind of the underwater presence the photo has. For the first one, I'm very impressed with where the AI did take it. Presets are like a starting point to where you can take this photo. You can tell that they're going in 2 different directions. The AI kind of went more in the light direction. I went more of a dark, muted direction. No one way is the correct way. Everything is subjective, and whatever you like and whatever style it fits you the best, that inspires you, that's the route to head down. Don't be swayed one way or another, even if it's from an AI. Comment below which ones you like, if you like mine or if you like the AI's. Be honest. Don't sugarcoat it. I don't care. Be very honest. Number 2, the breathtaking views preset. And this preset I used on two photos, and you'll see why. This is the first photo, and it's a crazy reflective photo of a breathtaking view. Like, let's see what the AI does for this photo and where it takes it. Yo, the color palette that it chose, not even that it chose, that it developed, is like a sunrise. I interpreted this photo completely the opposite. I thought it immediately sunset time, the golden hour time. That's where my mind went. I leaned into that silhouette characteristic from this mountain. In the AI edits, it did bring in the shadows a little bit more in the mountains and brought a little more information through it. I just didn't see a lot I could do or a lot I can bring up of like details in those mountains. The most important thing for me with this photo was that reflection. The color palette with more orange, reds, whereas the AI brought in blues and yellows as its primary kind of palette. You see why I didn't want to do the AI edits and then edit it afterwards. words because I like it. I like where it went. So it could have brought mine to that same place. The second photo I used the Breathtaking Views preset on is this photo, this insane photo of someone walking in a desert. This one's a little bit hard for just the AI because you're working with an underexposed foreground with a little bit of overly exposed sky. But let's see where the AI took this photo. It did a really good job to not even have that be like an issue. You can still see the same overall color palette as the last one, the blues and the yellows. It brought up the exposure in the foreground and it compensated for the overexposedness in the sky. I was able to edit with layers and edit the sky and the foreground separately. You can tell that I edited this one right after the mountain one because I was still in the same kind of time frame of sunset. The only other major thing that I did other than making sure the exposure is correct with the sky and the foreground, kind of shifted your focus into the center of the person and added a little bit more vignetting to create kind of like a sphere and to really emphasize that leading footpath in the sand. But again, for a preset, this is very good, especially with the our most complicated photo so far that we did. 3 for 3 on 3 photos. Hasn't been one photo that I haven't disliked so far where this AI has taken it. I'm editing this video and for some reason unknown, the rest of this video that I had recorded, the audio has been shot. So yeah, we re-recording this, but I'm not gonna try to just fake the reactions to what the AI did to these last 2 photos. The 2 last presets we have left is the creamy moody and the vibrant film. The 2 photos that I have left to edit is this airy photo of this road and also this photo of a lone boat sailing. I'm putting them up at the same time. This is what the AI did with these photos with these presets. The creamy moody photo, it kind of muted the saturation and really played into the airiness of that the fog is creating and also just the viewpoint of someone just looking on as people are driving. How I edited this photo was I kept the saturation of the colors and brought them out a lot more. When I looked at this photo, yes, I got an eerie feeling at first, but I really just increased the vibrance of those greens, contrasting that between the fog and the whiteness that the road is kind of engulfed in. Now, the lone boat, I know I said I took multiple photos to different places than the AI did, but this one you can really see it because I asked it to do a vibrant film preset, but with my edit, I went the black and white route. The main reason is because that lone sailboat is just pure white. And I knew immediately once it gets turned into black and white, everything else is going to contrast it. I wanted to invoke the feeling of it being alone in this grand new landscape. And everything I tried, it always led me back to black and white. I'm gonna say this now. I think black and white is overrated, played out, and also a cop-out. Unless there's intention and reasoning behind it. Anything in black and white looks great. And I feel like whenever people want to make something look better, they just slap black and white on it. And the black and white filter is doing all the heavy lifting. You can create all this bullshit, but realistically, it's just in black and white. Have intention behind using black and white, that's a major thing. But if not, don't do it in black and white. I'm sorry. It's not going to enhance it in any type of way. Rants over. With this photo in particular, the lone boat one compared to everything else, is I went off of feeling and I took it into a completely different track, but I'm pretty sure if I asked it to do it in black and white, kind of wasn't on the same level playing field. That's just one thing we got on the AI right now. I mean, it wants to come for our jobs, but we can feel. We can feel still. So much other things that go into photography and editing than getting the job done. That's all I'm gonna say. So that's it. Those are the 5 photos. I'm genuinely surprised at how well ChatGPT did with these presets. I know it took a little bit of work to get there. Like I said in the beginning, you have to just ask it the right questions. Whenever you need to elaborate a little bit more to get more information out of it, you have to. That's kind of the big thing. Not every single episode of fixing it in post and editing your photos, it's not gonna consist of an AI. I just found it really cool and very interesting because it hits on a point of kind of something that I really stand by with AI powered and especially applying it to our field. Like I said to my brother Slim, you can use this for good or for evil? Evil would be in this career, would be plagiarism, having to do all the heavy lifting, taking credit for all of its ideas and saying it's yours. That's kind of the evil part of it. The good part of it, it's unlocking any information you need that has been behind a paywall that shouldn't be behind a paywall. Or it's making it easier to track down that information when it comes to photography or anything really. That's something I will stand on 100% because we're in such a very expensive field where just equipment in general is insane, right? At least giving everyone the same kind of opportunity to learn the information that's supposed to be free anyways, that's something I can get behind. I'm excited for where this AI is going to take this all. So yeah, I'm going to open up another folder for you guys to upload more photos for the next following episode of editing your photos and fixing it in post. So please feel free to upload any photo down below in the folder. Can you guys please also in the name of the file just write your @ or your name? I don't think I said that last video, so I don't think any of them had a name, so I couldn't shout you guys out. But my edits and the AI's edits are going to be in a folder as well down in the description for you to download to have if you really did like them. That's kind of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe. Always do what you love. I'll catch you in the next one.